has to it all. Now I'm going to jump on right into our next guest, who you may be familiar with if you have been to a Fashion Innovation event before. So let me go ahead and add him in. You won't. Just connecting right now. David, let me know when you hear me, and everyone else, let me know where you're watching this from. David, how are you?
I'm terrific. How are you?
I am doing so well. Now, all of our viewers, if they're not familiar with you, they need to be, because you are, no, seriously, you inspire so many, especially from an entrepreneurial standpoint. So tell us a little bit about what you do for our viewers who are listening to you for the first time.
Well, after a long journey, my mission in life is to empower over 1 billion people to be happy. And what I teach is how to make more money, help more people, and have more fun with your life. And I've worked in the highest level of several industries, from technology to being the CEO of the world's first smartphone, to running the most notable sports agency, to partnering with Warren Moon, the Hall of Fame quarterback, in marketing and media. But the last 4 years, I've really just focused in on creating content in all mediums: books, speaking, IG lives, TV shows, movies, everything from 2 Minute Drill, which is my newest Bloomberg television show, and Amazon Prime, to Beyond the Secret, to Think and Grow Rich, the Legacy, to World's Greatest Motivators. All of the content that I provide, exercises, guides, my books, are all free. You can email me, but it's all specifically to empower you to teach other people simply how to be happy.
And why is that so important for the fashion industry? Because we've got people, obviously, fashion innovation, we've got designers, we've got entrepreneurs of all different areas within the industry. So why is what you're sharing an important part of what they're doing, or could be?
Because we can't find inside of us what we can't find outside of us. And so many people actually, through fashion, feel better about themselves inside. And then you can only share what you have. So if you're happy, you can share happiness. In fact, why I picked happiness or joy is because it's the most viral of all diseases. Happiness can be spread simply by witnessing it. And a lot of people, as you know, through fashion, find happiness. And so, for example, looking at someone like you could make millions of people happy simply by witnessing it. And the greatest thing is it strengthens you emotionally, physically, spiritually, even financially, happiness, and it protects you. It strengthens your immune system. So it protects you against negativity or negative viruses or other things that exist today. So I think the fashion industry is so important in my mission, because we can't find inside of us what we don't find outside of us. And so many people have changed their lives by feeling comfortable in what they're wearing, by looking comfortable in what they're wearing, by expressing themselves by what they're wearing or their makeup or their, and there's so much business and technology and money involved in the industry as well. And I truly believe happiness is, there's a sign usually behind this that says money doesn't buy happiness, but it allows you to shop. And if you shop for the right things, yes, it'll make you happy. And all of these things are aligned with fashion innovation, which is why pre-COVID, I always made sure that I made it there in person. And I wanted to stop by as well to help inspire anyone to follow their dreams within their passion of fashion.
I think it's brilliant. And I've seen you didn't you at one stage, there was a startup contest as well, and you were looking at the entrepreneurs, and I've interviewed you on the carpet, like your involvement. Now, something that Fashion Innovation is very sort of focused on is partnerships and collaborations, and that helps people scale and improve and elevate. What are your thoughts on collaborations and partnerships, and why do you think they're so important for entrepreneurs right now?
Well, I think collaboration is at the core of understanding the shift in the paradigm of where most people live. So there's a kind of trend of scarcity where a lot of people live in a world of not enough, and they think they're victims and everything happens to them. Then they transform. And I had done this in my 20s because I grew up with nothing, single mom, 6 kids. I felt like a victim. Everything was happening to me. I made my first $1 million 9 months out of law school, and I lived in what I thought was this world of just enough for me. So I would buy things I didn't need to impress people I didn't even like, but I wasn't collaborating. I wasn't working with other people. It was all for me. And when I shifted the paradigm in my life to understand that I'm already connected to everything, that a tree has no branches, that one branch would not go to war or compete with another branch, that people were not gatekeepers in my lives. They weren't keeping me away from what I wanted. They actually were sponsors and power sponsors. And I learned a great lesson of asking a certain question that I teach so many people to say, do you know anyone that can help me? The more you ask for help and work within the guise of radical humility, the greater we feel connected as a whole with a W. And I tell people all the time, I live a holy life, WHOLY, because holy, HOLY, which so many people live, means sacred. It means separate. I don't want to live a separate life. I want to live a collaborative life where your superpowers are complementing my superpowers and helping elevate my weaknesses. I'm helping to elevate yours. And those tides, they rise all ships. And we do that through collaboration by finding the superpowers in all of us and moving our weaknesses to those who can complement us, and knowing that there are no gatekeepers, there is no resistance, there's only people that are sponsors or power sponsors. All we need to do is ask for help.
Excellent. Well, David, thank you so much. How can people find out more about what you're up to?
We can always follow me at David Meltzer, but just email me. I have free trainings every Friday. My books, my guides, my exercises are free. I have 2-minute drill on Bloomberg and Amazon, elevator pitch, which we worked on together at the Early Fashion Innovations. David@dmeltzer.com, at David Meltzer. Please reach out to me. I'd be of service. Remember, everyone, be kind to your future self and do good deeds.
Excellent. David, thank you. Thank you. Take care. And we look forward to chatting with you soon.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, everyone. I see some lovely comments coming through. People loving this, people feeling inspired. But yes, this is a platform where we bring so many different professionals from so many different aspects of different parts of the industry, and also beyond just the fashion industry as well. Hope you're enjoying your time with us. Now, I'm going to take a quick break. Yes, I'm going to take a quick break. No, I'm not. I'm not going to take a quick break. How about I stay with you guys? Shall we just stay? Yes, I think we'll stay, because I've got 10 minutes until my next guest, and then after that we have a little bit of a break after that. So I'm thinking that we just stay and we chat and we talk about the event coming up, and I find out a little bit more about you guys. So in the next 10 minutes, I'll be inviting another guest onto the blue carpet, and they will be coming from the session Fashion is Pitching Startup Technologies. So I want to ask you right now, what technology are you most interested in? Which technology has caught your eye in the world of fashion? What disruptive technology are you thinking, yes, that's what I want to find more about? Do let me know. Put your comments down below. And also, if you've not yet already told me where you're watching us from, let me know as well. We've had people from Italy, Spain, Greece, Kenya, Australia, Russia, New York, Florida. Who am I missing? Let me know. Let me know where you're watching us from. As I mentioned, I am I'm in Manchester, in the UK. We've had Alex who says VR. Definitely, that is definitely a technology. And are there any cool brands that you have noticed are incorporating technology in a certain way? We've got someone watching from Egypt. Hello. We've got someone watching from New Orleans as well. Very cool. Virtual reality will be speaking at the event on Thursday. Definitely register. It is free. That meaning no money needed to listen to all of this incredible content that's about to come at you on Thursday. The link is in the bio. Just register for a full day of the event, the 4th edition Worldwide Talks of Fashion Innovation. This is the virtual blue carpet where we invite some of those speakers on to talk more about what you can expect to hear on the day of. We've got people in Detroit, Canada, West Virginia, Bonnie, Scotland. Oh, I do love Scotland. Love Scotland. We've got someone in Toronto, Canada. Fashion-wise, how has 3D printing had an impact, or has it? Good question. I actually think 3D printing has not necessarily got the attention that it deserves. I think there's some very cool things happening there, but you guys let me know. Also, I am really interested in sort of the technologies and the capabilities of websites so that you can really have a fully immersed experience, similar to what you would potentially have in a physical store, but how does that translate online? So that's that excites me, actually. It makes me really interested, like what technologies could really create an unexpected surprise-based experience online. I've got someone from Moscow, Portugal as well. Very, very nice. Sublimation printing. Now, I'm just going to say, I don't know what that is. What is it? Sublimation. I could Google it, but I'm not. I'm sure someone watching is going to tell me. And that makes me get a little bit like, oh, maybe they think I don't know enough about fashion to be talking and interviewing these people. My background is that I create conversations in the world of fashion. So that's kind of why I'm here. I spent many years interviewing people, interviewing designers, interviewing professionals, business leaders within the world of fashion. And so that's why I'm super excited to be part of Fashion Innovation. And I've been asking our speakers as well, you know, why are they part of Fashion Innovation? What excites them the most about this? And really, really getting some great answers, actually. We've got someone watching from Moldova. And yes, let me know where you're watching this from. So speaking of which, how many of you right now have registered for the event? Do put some hearts down below if you've registered for the event and if you're excited about Thursday. And if you've not, don't worry, you've still got time. The link is in the bio, so you can register, get your free pass, and then you can be part of this full event. And again, it's a jam-packed agenda full of lots and lots of different exciting, interesting, just fascinating topics of conversation. Printing more than 100 colors in one printer. Very cool. See, that's technology that I just, yes. So if you're just joining us, the question was, what technology has kind of got your attention right now? What technology do you think is disrupting the industry? Let us know. And also a good place to find out some more information about what people are up to within the world of fashion is the blog, the Fashion Innovation blog. Sorry, I had to have some water. Christian says, I'm outside on the road, can't register now. Don't worry, you'll be able to register when you get inside, I'm sure. There'll still be a pass for you, I'm sure there will. And then, yes, what was I saying? Oh, blogs. Definitely here the weather is 5 degrees. Oh, so head to the blog to find out more about some of the latest trends, some of the innovations that are taking place. We did one piece which was about, well, I didn't do it. One of the writers did a piece about gamification in fashion, which I thought was really interesting. You know, some of the ways in which technology has been intertwined with brands and designers, and just how that story is kind of evolving right now. So what technology has caught your eye, and have you registered for the event? Link is in the bio. Last year, we actually saw some really cool technology take place when it came to the way that the fashion show was displayed. So it's all virtual. Was it virtual reality? I'm trying to remember how this, any of the Fashion Innovation team, do you remember what was the name of the technology that brought the fashion show together? If you remember, just put it in the comments, because it was really, really cool. And these are the sort of things that you're starting to see take place as we have to be able to showcase fashion in a different, unique way within the world of virtual. All right. So my next guest, let me have a look who we've got next. All right. I see. So the next guest is from a session called Fashion is Pitching Startup Technologies, and that is why I'm asking about technology right now. Augmented reality, big things. That's right. Oh my gosh, I cannot for the life of me think why I forgot that. Big things. They did the showcase at the end, which was remarkable as well. So there's a lot of really cool fashion taking place. But maybe you are creating some technology that you would like us to know about. So let us know. I'm just killing a little bit of time if I'm being honest with you, I'm killing a little bit of time until my next guest. But I do want to hear from you, because as I've mentioned before, Fashion Innovation is about content, it's about community, it's about the conference, and it's about collaboration. And that is what we're here for tonight. No, not yet. Not ready to go live with my guest just yet. Do you know what else is, I think, and we've spoken about it earlier, is live streaming. It sounds so simple, but the accessibility behind live streaming, I think, is really, really key. Anna has just said the ocean cleanup has got on my attention. Did you see the sunglasses made with certified plastic from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch? I did, and in fact, you can find out more on our grid and also on our blog as well. So that's just such a prime example of how innovation and fashion are coming together to really create a brand new solution. I mean, let me read that comment again. Did you see the sunglasses made with certified plastic from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch? Like, you can find out more on the website. And then there's also Avrio Footwear, who we've worked with before, and they've done some really incredible things when it comes to the soles of their trainers and what that's made out of. You know, and it's about the ingredients and the materials that are being used. And one of the speakers earlier mentioned this, and they said, you know, what's great about Fashion Innovation is it provides a platform to learn as well, because sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming, or you think, okay, I want to be like, we had Tale Blanc come on earlier, and she said that she wanted to be more sustainable. She made a transition. She listened to her consumer. And I think with Fashion Innovation, it's such a great platform for educating and listening and discovering. And that is really, you know, such a great place to be. And you can do all of that through Fashion Innovation. So once again, if you've not yet registered, let me remind you how. The link is in the bio. Just head on to there, and you can register and get yourself a free pass. If you've not yet been before, you won't know what you missed out on until Thursday, and then you'll be like, oh, where was I on the last few of these? And we've got some comments saying that's the kind of thing that I'd like to see in our part of the world. And this is what's great, because it is a global conference. You know, you're hearing about things that take place, you know, the other side of the world. Maybe there's an opportunity to connect. Maybe there's room to do something. And it's just really, it's all about collaboration. It's all about opportunity and excitement and everything that Fashion Innovation really does just stand for. And it's really, really exciting. All righty then, let's have a little look. Let me see if my next guest possibly is ready. And if you feel like you want to follow me, just some shameless self-promotion there, you can. It's Lucy J. Norris. I do make a lot of like virtual friends through this event. So definitely we've got questions about transitioning for more sustainable manufacturing. Fashion Innovation is a great resource, and they can generally connect you or advise you or put you in contact with someone who could help you. So definitely reach out, send a DM, or, you know, at least be part of the event on Thursday so that you can hear some of the conversations, so you can hear some of the speakers, and maybe you can actually just reach out to them by yourself as well, which is really good. Again, the event information is the link in the bio, so you can register for the free event, and it's taking place this Thursday. Yes, and so actually, Jordana, look at that. Jordana just responded, so she has some contacts, so just send her an email. So this is what I'm talking about. Literally, you just got to ask. And generally, Fashion Innovation has an answer and will deliver some form of solution. And again, it is part and being part of the community. That is what is really important. All right, let me just go ahead and see if I can add our next guest. Let's see if we're going to get our next guest in. What time does the event start? Yes, 8:15 to 8 p.m. Eastern. And this is all on Thursday as well. So again, just register for the event. The link is in the bio. And you won't want to miss out. Seriously, it's such an incredible event. And you will enjoy lots of good, exciting stuff in store for you. And that's why I think this is really good just to have this blue carpet event, because you get a little, basically it's a sneak peek. It's a little bit of a teaser as to what's in store for you on Thursday. And you can literally just pop in at different points throughout the day. If there's a session here that you want to watch and then a session there, it's great. And it's also good because we do get, you know, as well as brand new speakers, we do have speakers that return as well. So you get to see some of your favorites, have conversations with others that you've just never heard of, or you've never, you know, seen them discuss anything before. All right, my friends. Well, it looks as though my next guest may not be joining me. So I'm going to end right here, but I will be back in about 30 minutes, actually 30 minutes, and so don't go too far away, and I will be back with some more guests from the event on Thursday. So again, link is in the bio. You can register for the 4th edition of Worldwide Talks for Fashion Innovation. Very simple, and we look forward to seeing you there. But until then, I will be back here on the virtual blue carpet in literally just under 30 minutes. So don't go too far. All right, I'll see you then.